Hey, so this is Gary from Helm of Sun Valley in San Mateo, California, helmsports.com. And today I want to go over how to get in and out of a ski boot and some of the rules that we want to follow. Number one is you want to start with a warm boot. If you can, some people will leave it in their trunk overnight, and I guarantee you it is very difficult to get into a cold boot, and it's uncomfortable also. So you want to make sure it's, if you're driving up in a car, you want to make sure it's in the passenger area. You want to make sure it's in the condo, that kind of thing. You don't want to put it next to a fire or any kind of high heat source because you can actually melt the boot, and that's very bad. Next thing is that people don't realize is you want to start off with a absolutely fresh sock that you just put on right before you get in your boots. If you are wearing a sock for just a little while, it starts to get perspiration in it. That moisture will make the sock sticky and harder to get in the boot. So with those two things in mind, the next thing we want to do is open the boot and give the latches a quarter twist. That way they won't relatch by accident and you're unaware of it and it makes it difficult to get in the boot. The next thing is that I see people doing wrong is they want to bend the tongue forward. And that's really not going to do much for you to get in your boot. What really you have to do is split it open that way or this way. Doesn't really make any difference. But the point is to split the boot open both laterally and medially. So from there, I'm just going to put my foot in, split it open like that. Goes in fairly easily. Give myself a little kick right there. And then as far as the order in which you buckle the buckles, it seems like there's many different philosophies on that. I generally start at the bottom and move to the top. Some people advocate taking the power strap and putting it on first, and sometimes that can be beneficial because it kind of draws these ladders toward the bales and makes it a little bit easier to latch over here. So that can be helpful also. And then usually what I'll do is I'll go for a loose setting, buckle them all on a fairly loose setting, and then go for a slightly tighter setting. I won't go for a tight setting right from the beginning. That makes it rather difficult to do. Stand up, bend my knee forward. That will draw the heel to the back also. So those are the basic things on how to get in a boot. To get out of a boot, undo the power strap first, undo the buckles, again twisting them a quarter of a turn so they don't accidentally relatch. And then I'll just kind of point my toe, and that'll kind of get the ball rolling, grab the back of the liner and just push it off and out of the boot. Now, what I don't want to do here is if you look at this tongue, it's coming out of the shell here, and that's really bad. If I were to leave it that way overnight, a nasty little crease would develop in the tongue, and it's very uncomfortable. So I want to make sure I push it down inside and then buckle the boot up lightly. And that's how you get in and out of a ski boot. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.